We are ready. LSU in white, the Cardinal in the black with the Cardinal trim. Tiffany Bird throws it up, and the opening tip is controlled by LSU. Here's Mikaylah Williams. Samaya Smith out in the starting five, left the last game with an injury, but she looked fine in practice and in shoot-around. And Williams gets things started with the three. She's got 8, 2 3-pointers. Williams, that's sweet.
I mean, even the entry passes to the post are being clogged up because the guards are playing off.
Tough shot, the fadeaway from Dimitri on the baseline. Here's Flaugier. Williams, wide open three.
They've been there to take that charge if they go too far in off that pass.
Williams, 3 more. Williams got the space she needed. Williams skips it to an open Johnson in the corner for 3. Flaugier Johnson over the 20-point mark again for a 7th time this season and a 13th time in their last 8 with 40 seconds to go.
Well, Flaugier Johnson's been the best three-point shooter by percentage and makes this season.
Oh, Williams, count it, and 1. So a chance for a 3-point play. Some of those who left their seats for the exits are hanging out. 15.5 to go. Those who may have left are sprinting back into the PMAC to see if there's a little Tiger magic here in the SEC-ACC Challenge. Here's Gilbert. Williams on the turnaround. It's good. 4.3 to go. No timeouts. Aguera. Dimitri. Buzgana at the buzzer. We're going to overtime. I've been so caught up in this game, somebody's got to give me a tote board. Is this going to decide the challenge overtime at the PMAC?
Right now, I don't even care about the rest of the challenge. This is that good here at the PMAC.
Here's Morrow. It's been a quiet game offensively. Williams, she knew it. 4 straight points for Stanford. Bring it down to a 1-possession game. Here's Dave Wilson for Gilbert. Gilbert trying to take Ogden off the dribble. Good job by Ogden defensively. 5 on the shot clock. It's Williams. 1-on-1. 3 on the way. It's good!
Well, why not? Mikaylah Williams, have yourself a night. Time after time in this game, she has stepped up and hit the big shot for LSU.
12 of 18 from the field. 5 of 9 from outside the three-point line. A rebound away from a double-double. A comeback in Baton Rouge is complete.
Reagan Beers and Sanaya Smith to jump. Turnover. Number 3 for Oklahoma. Mikaylah Williams at the free throw line. Juju Watkins, of course, the star for USC. 6-0 run LSU. Found her shot. Tay Wilson gets the screen. Back to Mikaylah Williams. By herself. Miracle Shepard gives LSU a second chance. Weaving in, Mikaylah. Williams flashing in the corner. Mikaylah Williams
settling for the 3 and turning the ball over, going against what has worked so well early in this quarter.
Richard in trouble, the double team coming. Mikaylah Williams sneaks open. Boom! And now Mikaylah Williams.
And Oklahoma doesn't have to foul. All they have to do is get a stop.
8 seconds. Mikaylah Williams off the screen. 7-3. Turnover. Back the other way for the Fighting Tigers. Drama in Baton Rouge, but the Tigers extend their home.
Here we go. NC State wearing their home whites and LSU in the stunning all-purples today, trimmed in just a touch of gold, and here we go. National championship run, and they're letting them play so far. LSU, and she's done that early. Smith coming in very confident. Kim Mulkey talking about the redshirt sophomore. Mikaylah Williams this year.
They do. They're a team that has been incredibly disciplined. That has been a staple of Westmore's teams and their defensive philosophy. But the one or two dribble punch is going to get a wide open look.
Hayes with a couple of threes so far and a nice dish. And as we have a minute to go now in this first quarter. Williams, that was nice. NC State, who has been down by as many as 11.
Now Louisiana Tech for the great, and with the great Leon Barnell. The course of the season, I'm sure she's been frustrated with her lack of playing time, but in this big moment, she's been huge for the Wolfpack.
And then Mikaylah Williams. Williams slices in for her. Williams open, and Zoe Brooks gets it back to three. Williams inside to Smith.
For LSU, you want to make sure you get exactly what you want.
Williams has had the hot hand, and this time she drives, and for the third straight year, the Tigers roll into the Elite Eight.
Looking to get Williams a touch. She's got one. Down on the block, backing in on the defender, and uses the glass. Williams, oh, nice find for Johnson inside. Good help defense. They got to kick it back out to Mikaylah. Hits the three.
What a day
of college basketball. 3 nail-biters in a row on the ESPN networks. Williams with the body control.
High press from Tennessee. Williams going up strong on Puckett. Got the foul. Mikaylah Williams. Hesitation to the rim. What a finish.
Texas works it around to Carlton. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Mikaylah Williams swiped it. Looking for the transition. 3. Got it. Williams at the elbow answers.
Williams, big screen set by Morrow. Williams for 2, and we're tied.
No one's guarding Wilson. All right, Zay Green's coming out now.
Here's Williams. She'll launch a 3. Banks it in. Here's Russell. She's lost the mark from outside. Russell now 3 for 10 beyond the arc, and Williams back the other way for the easy 2.
She was on quite a tear at the beginning of last year when they went to that tournament. That's when she tore up her ACL. Williams steals it out front and lays it in.
Available options. LSU closed the ball up.
Williams with the takeaway, looking for runners with her, keeps it herself.
When she was playing at Arkansas, she was playing more on the perimeter.
Mikaylah Williams steal the pull-up in transition.
Look at their averages this season, Coach. That's 23 and 20. Johnny Harris's team has competed today. They've shown toughness today. Impressive showing against non-conference foes. You've got South Carolina, you've got Texas, Oklahoma doing it.
She gets to that glass on the rise of the shooter, which all great rebounders understand.
Williams, why not?
She'll take a 3 right here. And nails it.
With that confidence and wanting to see that shot to go down. Mikaylah Williams able to hit it. That now gives her 6 points. Correction, 8 points.
Indeed.
Samara Spencer recognized that, and so any opportunity she could, she drove, and that allowed Tennessee to take the lead.
Transition bucket.
critical minutes off the bench for LSU. Miracle Shepard with 9.7 rebounds. Williams finds her wide open.
It's her first three-point attempt of the year a minute ago. Now she's going to drive to the bucket. Williams stripped it and took it from her. Tigers run 3-on-2. Williams down the lane. Handoff. Johnson. Layup is good.
You can't underestimate how far that goes for teams when your bigs are good free throw shooters, because you know there's going to be contact. Beautiful pass.
Taken away. This is Richardson in transition. Richardson pulls up, tapped around. Williams secures it. Big baseball even in the front court. Morrow has got 22.
And a high-low.
Amazonas again not here. And 2 and done for Seton Hall as LSU clears. And they push. Johnson up ahead with a transition bucket.
Depleted by the entry bug.
Amazonas fires at 3. No. And Johnson saves it. LSU pushing. Long pass up ahead to Morrow.
Frau Garcia drives on Tier Poa. Tried to give it up to Jada McLeod, but overthrew her. Good idea, Williams. Bad execution. Williams gets the interception on one end, looking for the assist on this side. Samaya Smith
brings it out near half court. 7 to go in the quarter. Williams inside, good feed, finish, and the foul.
Good bounce pass inside. Oh, nice! It's like the Globetrotters.
Jump shot baseline. 4,322. It's the largest standalone crowd in UIC women's basketball history.
14, Morrow 11. Inbounds Williams, easy 12-footer. That's good.
Out of Oakwood, Illinois is Young. There's another bucket.
Victories over Eastern Kentucky, Northwestern State, Charleston Southern, Murray State, Troy, Tulane, Washington, and North Carolina State.
Poa inbounds, looking. We'll get it to Williams off the screen. Fadeaway 16-footer is good. Auburn playing very well.
They are playing well.
Poa will get it into Williams. 18-footer left side is good.
Oh, that's nice.
Courtney Lau, Carolyn Peck with you from Baton Rouge. Vanderbilt has come out shooting 60% from the field. They were up by a point until that point.
And the jumping ability of Anissa Morrow, you can't jump with them. You've got to put a body on them and check them out.
They've already had 14 offensive rebounds. Mikaylah Williams!
Back here in Spokane, it's Paige Beckers in UConn. She has not lost to LSU, with Kim Mulkey taking over in Baton Rouge in 4 previous attempts. Williams, mid-range is there.
That'll work too.
So Charlie Cream says that even though they're a 2 seed, if they have a very strong finish, they could earn their way back up to a 1.
On the floor at the same time.
The Twins catch and shoot, good.
4th on the team this quarter. Williams attacks and scores. So tough.
Has 4 personal fouls and she's staying on the floor.
Well, if I'm LSU, yeah, I give it to Mikaylah.
To only go against 1 defender instead of 2 in LSU.
Oh, Williams wide open. 4-3. You cannot.
LSU's had 5 turnovers here in the 3rd quarter.
Once a leader, always a leader.
Pretty shot.
Glancing around at some of the better individual performances in this tournament today. As another 3-point shot.
And it's meant a lot to this program, Jimmy.
Well, you look at the banners.
You got to make sure when you have it, don't try to do too much too soon.
Shepard by herself. Shoot it. Flajay Johnson to inbound.
Cheyenne Day Wilson. She only shoots 43%.
Oh, Anissa Morrow by herself.
LSU radio's a little tight over here.
We didn't say anything.
No.
Yep. Anissa Morrow.
This game is tightened back up. 2-point game. Morrow automatic.
That foul went against Randall. She's got 2, so probably won't see her for the rest of the half. Good baseline out of bounds set.
Miracle Shepard. Spinning.
Shepard. Barker's got to be careful with those 4 fouls. Shepard will launch a 3. Miracle!
Playing back in high school, of how she's able to even see and catch all those different types of rebounds.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Shepard
14 turnovers for Texas. 9 for LSU. Nice look. Williams to Smith.
This is Williams surviving some hits and spinning and scoring. Using her body nicely on the right side to lay it in. 37-20. LSU in a bit of a lull here. Williams runs it down, fires and line drive. Williams will take the last shot. We're down to 4, down to 2, down to 1. Williams got it. Williams spins and looks. That's poked away by Flau'jae Johnson. Williams on the move. Wards off a defender, shoots, bouncing, and scoring.
You never know, Lynn. You might start a trend in this building. Every time she goes off, you get the Wolfpack.
LSU trying to extend the lead early. You take a look at the starting lineup for LSU as Williams from straightaway gets the roll off the front of the in preseason defense and rebounding. Williams steps inside the three-point line and Williams directing traffic on the left wing. Takes it down. May have taken an extra step. Gilbert swinging it left side. 3 ball from the wing. Bouncing. Williams.
46 of the 81.
Williams.
48.
Yep, they said, but you got to do something with it. If we get it to pass up top, knocked away, stolen Williams. It's 2-on-3. Williams going to head right side of the lane. 6-footer, bank shot is good. Fancy moves. We'll get it back up top. Williams for a 3, and it's good. Baseline. Pass back out. Nettles wide open. 16-footer, no good. Right side. Williams the rebound. And Charleston Southern has gone very cold from the floor. Williams, a nice stutter step, goes to the bucket, layup, good, it counts.
Just got to keep yourself between your player and the basket.
It's 24-13. Williams, a wide open 3, left side, and it's good. A little mismatch. Mikaylah Williams was trying to get her on the boards. Richard to Williams for 3, it's good. Ellis, and a strong rebound by Morrow. Up ahead, Williams, 1-on-1, so she'll stop for a little 5-footer and hit it. Now 1 of 6. Gilbert running a 3-on-2 will dish. Williams, nice layup is good. Bounce pass, Morrow double. So out to Williams, fakes a 3. We'll go baseline, 10-footer, it's
That's
good.
Nice.
Williams right wing. Will dribble inside the arc. 15-foot pull.
And LSU's opening possession to take it away from Flau'jae.
This for 3, left side, it nestles home.
Since she got to Murray State.
She has. Williams on the run. Takes it to the left side. She'll take another 3. She's 2 for 2.
To get to the rim.
Ava Learn again. She has scored in a variety of ways. Learn has 16.
Put everybody to the outside to leave that lane wide open. But Flau'jae stops it, and then Mikaylah Williams hits them.
LSU steals. Williams on the receiving end. Missed by Niyawo. Williams on the run, takes the pass and lays it. Another deep ball rebound. This is Williams for 3. Good. There was a whistle for all field goals. Williams rips the coat. Jackson opens with a bucket for Troy, and it's counted. Sophomore from Bossier City, SEC Freshman of the Year. Williams ahead. Once again to Williams. Johnson to Williams with his first bucket. It comes from Kendall Sneed, the freshman from China, Texas, averaging 6.3 points.
E.T. Martin years and years ago and Southeastern.
Yep.
And I'm completely drawing a blank, and I apologize, but I remember both of them wound up at LSU.
She's open, and she uses
Richard, right corner to Williams, who has not gotten untracked yet. In fact, she's only got 2 points. She'll take a 16-footer.
There it
That
is.
one's good. Right side. 55%. 71-51. Lead is 20. Williams, right side of the lane. 13-foot at the top of the key to Cameron Jones. She'll step back, and Samaya Smith blocked the 18-footer. Smith has it. She will lob it ahead to
Excellent
Williams.
pass.
Layup is good.
And the rebound secured by Morrow.
Look at the rebounding by Morrow. She's a double-double machine herself.
And Mikaylah Williams.
The details. And that's why they've been successful during her tenure here.
Well, it started the second quarter with a Williams.
Right, but it was executed well before that shot went up. There were 2 screens that she was the recipient of to clear her path to the rack.
Williams, he got 20 seconds plus on the shot clock. Oh, Williams is off the rim, but a good bounce for LSU as the shot clock stays at single digits. Williams hiding out behind the screen. Her fourth.
And taking a charge, coming down and hitting a 3. What a sequence for her. Can't be like, okay, that's her role and let her do it by herself. Join in.
Well, Williams
not respecting the three-point shot of many of the Flames here and packing that Tiger defense down low. Mikaylah Williams fires one of her own and right in the face of Aaron Freeman. Pull up for Mikaylah Williams is good. Nice stroke. Williams nearly lost the pass, but she's able to track it down. Driving on LU, the pull-up jumper is good. Mikaylah Williams out of the timeout, makes a little runner. Nice drive by her. 2 different locations as a head coach. Turnaround for Mikaylah Williams. That was pretty. Mikaylah Williams.
Enters it down low, Morrow. Back left side, Johnson, 12-footer, no good. Rebound in the lane is Williams. Put back, 6-footer is in. Left point, behind her back dribble. We'll get it left corner to Williams. 10 to shoot. Williams left baseline, dribbles in, 14-footer, good. Day Wilson to Williams, left wing, won't shoot the 3. Gets to the free throw line, she'll shoot from there and hit it. And she got the rebound. Up ahead, Mikaylah Williams. Goes left side for a 10-footer. That's good. Tough shot. She's got 17. Williams, right elbow jumper, good. We're tied. Day Wilson lost it. Got it left point to Gilbert. Gilbert finds Williams in the lane.
I like it.
Logo jumper is good. Now she's right wing. A crossover dribble. A lob over the defense in the lane to Morrow. Williams turns. 12-footer is good.
Community college. She was the NJCAA Division I Player of the Year last year. Gilbert, not defended, rises up.
And for LSU, that's not the shot they want to look for because that's a zone, a sagging zone. You want something closer.
Looking for her first basket of the game. And Smith is a player that averages almost 12 a game. Missing Morrow with another rebound, closing in on yet another double-double. She's got 8 rebounds. A foul on the...
Derrick Rose, you mentioned him. His jersey also just winning the Raptors in the United Center in Chicago.
And I don't think this is a Tennessee team that's going to lay down.
Delaysia Cooper's off the mark. Mikaylah Williams wants to run the court. Third on this LSU team in scoring. Cooper 17.8 points per game. Her first bucket. Mikaylah Williams, quick answer. Morrow's got the board. Mikaylah Williams, pull-up jumper over Puckett. 6th Woman of the Year. Einhorn a bit short there. Tennessee fighting for the board. No one home. Mikaylah Williams has it. Williams driving, finishing. Spearman, offensive board, throws it up with contact. LSU quickly the other way. Mikaylah Williams, fast break for 2.
Well, Vanderbilt was able to win their first SEC game against Georgia. Then they dropped 2.
Williams off the screen. Back the other way, a little crossover.
Anissa Morrow, the way that she is playing this season.
She's number 1 in the nation as Mikaylah Williams, and it's a turnover. My goodness! It's a long 2 from Mikaylah Williams.
Underway here in Gainesville. And right away, LSU tries to attack on the inside. Mikaylah Williams knocks down the 3. This is not an LSU team that relies on the 3. Back to Williams, 7 to shoot. Williams defended by McGill. Kelly Ray Finley down in the stands as well. And then another 3.
She comes out after the entrance, and I go down and shake her hand. I'll never forget it. She stopped me. She said, "Jimmy, What are you thinking, young man? Bother her much.
That three is short. Mikaylah Williams with the rebound for LSU. Approaching 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Tigers jumped out to a 7-0 lead, but Florida led by 6. Johnson can't get the two. Samaya Smith kept it alive. Morrow comes away with it. Williams on the offensive glass. LSU taken away by Dave Wilson in transition now for LSU. Mikaylah Williams sets for three.
Yeah, they need a timeout.
Williams for two.
I just fell asleep. And Florida, they are too soft with the ball.
Back the other way. Here's Williams.
Past the double team. Williams the step back. Outside to Flage again. A heat check and it's short. Williams gets it back off the carom. Mikaylah Williams in traffic and off the glass. Tigers had a 1-point lead after one. A good start. Williams in and out. She'll get it back from 15. And finally,
that's what makes this matchup unique. Koulibaly, Morrow, Johnson. You got a whole bunch of probably future pros on display. And lest we forget
inside of that paint. So maybe get the ball inside and kick back out.
That one's down.
I'm interested to see how this second half unfolds and who can find their flow.
So Anissa Morrow just chucked up that 15-footer. She is back on the floor, as is Mikaylah Williams.
Williams. Contested three.
Together, this is a really dangerous ball club. It's just the inconsistency.
Williams, pretty turnover in her first season playing for Mississippi State and first season playing in the States. Williams, that's her beautiful patented shot. Williams, open, 4-3.
I mean, Bob Starkey was honest with it. He said, I'm worried about the dribble penetration ability of Mississippi State. Well, they have done such in her struggles. But I would like to see Jordan, when she gets back on the floor, to focus on the other aspects of her game.
8 a.m., the women were out here for practice. Men's game last night, 5 p.m., and the women's game here today. Kudos to the crew here in Baton Rouge.
But Missouri couldn't come up with the loose ball. And Williams gets the roll. Williams with the three, and LSU's back on top.
She attacked, engaged two defenders, and then she found Ashton Judd on the perimeter. Sniper from three.
Williams answers right back. Poa just checked in a moment ago, finds Williams. There's a three. Knocked it down.
Extend this possession and use up as much of the clock as possible.
Slide down at the 1 yard line. The seconds are more important than the points. Williams, step back three.
Anissa Morrow crashing the glass. She is the #1 rebounder in the nation. Mikaylah Williams drops in the triple.
Which team is able to control at what pace this game is played?
Mikaylah Williams.
Oh, smooth! If that three-point shot is falling for them and falling at a consistent clip, this team could be very dangerous.
Tough offensively for Texas, just shooting 20% from the field. They started this game 0 for 8. Mikaylah Williams saw an opening. They've been letting Mikaylah Williams set things up and create, and that's why. So LSU gets the ball right back.
Does Morrow get credit for that rebound?
LSU, this is their 7th different starting lineup this season. And again, if you're just joining us, Dan, leading scorer for Georgia as a freshman. On the other end, baseline jumper, the roll. LSU has outscored Georgia by 1 here in the third quarter. Williams trying to add to that, and does. And suddenly it's the largest lead LSU has had. And a steal. Mikaylah Williams will go down for the finish with a smile on her face.
The whole starting 5 transfers for the Cats. Here's Williams, and she knocks it down.
That's why people think she's small, but she can separate from a taller defender.
And there is a touch for Williams.
Icing ball screens right here, trying to keep her on the same side. She's getting to the nail, and that's a bucket.
Forget about it, Beth. Would that have been a paint-peeling speech in halftime, or you look to your leadership? What's your assessment?
Yes, I'm thinking, and then she checks.
Sanaya Tyler. Williams pulls up 15.
They're a much different looking team here in the second half.
Little purple pride called into question,
definitely
perhaps?
think so.
Williams, the step through to the right side.
So that's a charge. Williams, so smooth. Third straight trip to the NCAA tournament, and they have never hosted here at Coleman.
It says how strong the SEC play is that Alabama's still in contention, but they need some help.
Three-pointer is good. Mikaylah Williams' possession of the second half belongs to LSU, and they look for Mikaylah Williams on the inside. Spins it in for two. Final minute, third quarter.
Eric, one thing I'm seeing from LSU is everything's a one-on-one move, so there's no rotations by Alabama defensively.
Oh, by the way, we're going to have the coin flip at halftime with Texas and South Carolina. It's a blind pass. Smith finds it. Out to Williams. Contested three. Puts it in. Williams off the screen. Got it.
Cut it into 8 at halftime.
Day Wilson is cut off. You go to Williams. There's the leaner, and it falls. Boa playing with the 4 fouls on Senior Day. Oh, backdoor cut. Williams, that's an easy one. They're down 2 scores. 51 seconds. This is Williams. Crosses up Iwala. Williams gathers. Williams puts it.
Kalen Gilbert gets it. Up ahead to Williams. We heard Kelly say it. Mikaylah Williams 0 for 6.
A box out. You don't have a get back coach. You're going to have a box out coach that assigns one of these players to command her space. And as post players, you got to do your work early.
Look at Mikaylah Williams posting up after they trailed by 19 points at the half, but LSU be able to push it back out in front.
Time to get it out of her hands on that one.
Maybe not, but again, if there's communication, at least you know if you do have time.
Run the first play of this half for Mikaylah Williams. She's one of their best scorers, but has just 6 points. They want to get her involved just like that. That's not the play, but she got that in transition.
Here's Williams. You talked about Rebecca. She can create her own shot. Does here and hits.
Yeah, she really is going to have to.
Williams pull up. Back iron and off. The putback is good. Shepard. Over to Williams. A jumper is good.
Per game from San Diego State. You got to make the open ones. Mikaylah Williams, a Texas transfer. To see some zone tonight for the Aztecs, even though that's not really their calling card. Trying to mix up looks. Mikaylah Williams, no problem. Here's Williams, the crossover. Took on 2 defenders and no problem. Kim Mulkey basically reiterated that to us earlier this morning. Williams from downtown. Your open threes if you're Florida State to hang in this game. Backdoor cut, Mikaylah Williams. That can't happen if you're LSU on your home floor. You allow someone on the first side to be wide open from 3. 25 points a game coming in. Williams, the layup line continues. Explosive start for the home team. It's 72% from the floor. Williams, wide open. Good pass to Smith. Williams is wide open. Bam. That's a 3. Playing in front of this raucous crowd. Williams, she reached double figures, but it was the lack of turnovers and all the assists managing the game. And
Mikaylah Smith. Mikaylah Williams, Flauget, and Morrow for LSU. Morrow took a shot as Williams comes down with a rebound. Morrow still slow to get up. So is Smith. Here's Williams racing in and finishing. Ended that game on a 14-2 run. Flauget had 24 points in it. Williams spinning and hitting. Meeting the moment so far in this fourth. Williams got another.
And Anissa Morrow, we'll see Samaya Smith and Mikaylah Williams in the starting lineup. And Samaya Smith is going to be a player to watch for LSU. She can be the glue and works hard and quietly to get it. Make it 13 points. We're set to go. LSU in white, Northwestern State in dark. Quick turnaround jump shot.
Still sitting on 4. Good pass. Beautiful pass. We've never heard a story like that this might be an unfair question, but is there a story about an athlete that you covered that just sticks with you?
A big block shot. Nichols missed on the backdoor cut. Williams will dish to Johnson.
There it is.
Layup.
The official come to tell us about it.
It was the fourth foul for Emma Borey and the first in a 19-point performance over Grambling. That's only her second made three. Lost it, but it rolls back to Poa.
Lucky bounce for LSU.
Nobody is guarding Flau'jae Johnson. That's what happens when you don't. Not to be confused with Eddie the Eagle.
Yeah, it's a tough shot.
And they will press, but Poa lobs it ahead to the front court. Williams whips it down low. Wolfenbarger, layup is good.
Picking up rebounds. The number one rebounder in the country, leading the break. It's left off for two for Johnson.
For Seton Hall this season, they're sticking with the zone, just trying to clog paint, and you just can't get that second line there in time.
Anissa Morrow at 6'1" is the best rebounder in the country. And she's not a bad three-point shooter either. But they're just not allowing LSU to completely pull away. Gilbert might have something to say about that as she knocks down another three.
Bostic took the shot. Akambala, while you mentioned the position. Flau'jae. Mikaylah Williams dumps it off to Morrow. She's got 17. Morrow finds the basketball per usual. And inside.
Cooper rims out. And a big drop.
They're having to work extremely hard to get those kind of looks.
That looked pretty easy, though.
That's where you got.
Taken away by LSU. That's 5 turnovers for Vanderbilt and Jordan Oliver.
Set ready to go at Colonial Life Arena. The opening tip controlled by LSU.
South Carolina starting out in a man-to-man as Anissa
For Wiley. Kits. Bottled up. Triple team. And she lost it. Flau'jae ahead of the back. Williams outside to Flau'jae. Drains the triple.
So this Sioux State usually plays a 4-guard lineup. Now San Francisco's gone to 2 bigs.
And Mississippi State will mix up their lineup to start this third quarter. And LSU gets to the back. Williams throws it long to Johnson, who takes off to the basket.
The big three that we just talked about, all in the starting lineup and all looking to fuel the offense tonight. There's the first basket, the possession. Down to 10 to shoot. Williams cut off. Cross-court pass. Richard the three, and she knocked it down. Cross-court pass open. Johnson, three. Book it.
Anissa Morrow. In the first meeting, LSU had 60 paint points against Tennessee.
And Anissa Morrow is on the bench with a bit of foul trouble.
Anissa Morrow, Mikaylah Williams, and Flau'jae Johnson. And speaking of Anissa Morrow, lob down low.
Silva, who played over 14 minutes in that first half, is quickly back out there. Oh, pretty look, Williams.
The offensive end as well. We got the right people taking shots. And they're not turning it over.
Tough catch.
LSU once again trying to beat Alabama down the court, and they do.
I mean, Kim Mulkey's just giving Mikaylah Williams the ball and telling her to go to work.
And get it to Shepard. We got some spiciness.
It's SEC
Let's go.
basketball. Of course there's drama.
Smith muscles it in for two.
Such an immeasurable impact here on this LSU program.
One double-double shy.
Wow. Okay. He's right there. That could open things up if you want to get to the SEC semifinals.
Texas waits for the winner.
Quarterback in this zone.
They'll go inside into Rosario. Crown champion on Sunday at 3 Eastern on ESPN. One semifinal is set. Mikaylah Williams.
Oh, and Anissa Morrow. She didn't take anything difficult. Just the fundamentals, and she's able to finish.
Well, she let Anissa Morrow
verbally directing Williams. Williams spins, dumps it down. Morrow finishes. Williams.
Yeah, sent two at her.
Williams gives it up. Smith's jumper is good.
And then Anissa Morrow missed the second half of that semifinal loss to Texas in Greenville. Now healthy. Inside to Morrow.
Changes how they play. They are a team that plays through her on the offensive end of the floor, and she's their rim protector.